welcome back. We're just about ready to get into We Take It Awayeth versus WildHeart Omega. I need to fix your camera. It's like super zoomed in. No,
Maybe
it's
I'm just
okay.
really close to the
You're really
camera.
close tonight. I
Uh,
don't know.
my bad.
No, you're good. um, we take it with versus WildHeart Omega. We've already broke down what we're looking for and what we're expecting in this match here, but let's go over those map bans and selections. We take it with ending up with map pick here as WildHeart Omega winning the coin toss and going first pick. The bans for this evening: Cursed Hollow and Braxis banned out by We Take It with. WildHeart Omega getting rid of Sky Temple and Alterac Pass, and we're going to kick things off on the classic Infernal Shrines.
Infernal Shrines. This is a WildHeart Omega map pick, and this is their. Hey, they like to play on this map. It's a fun map to play. We all like Infernal around here. We do. We do. I'd like to see some Tomb of the Spider Queen members. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Let's do some Tomb.
Tomb and BOE. I like those ones.
Yeah. Yeah. Are we in a world where we can remove Towers of Doom from the map pool? Just to see what happens.
Oh.
Ooh.
I don't know. I don't mind Towers of Doom. I think I'd rather Towers of Doom over like Cursed, Sky Temple, Alterac Pass. There's a lot of other maps that I'd put underneath the Towers of Doom. But we're going to see the Junkrat Band to kick things off, followed up by the Hogger, taken away by We Taketh Away.
They have the Hogger Band. It's a pick that Gojira likes to play. We've seen WildHeart Omega flex out the Hogger as well. We've seen Red play Hogger. Actually, yeah, Red played Hogger against my team. So I'm going to go ahead and start leaking drafts. The Hogger's a flexible hero. Fits into the draft however they want to do it. This is Junkrat Band. There's the Blaze Band as well. Kind of targeting Slugs prios here and giving Gojira probably one of the a better option in that off lane early on in the draft.
Yeah, a little bit of a choke happening here in that off lane, so maybe some priority onto something like a Leoric here, maybe Dahaka in the early parts of the draft, but Joanna is going to be picked up by WildHeart Omega since they left it up. They must not be too concerned about it.
Yeah, they went straight to Johanna. I mean, you could. We've seen people flex to Johanna into an offlaner, but we'll see if WildHeart Omega utilizes this early Johanna effectively. We see the first pick Malfurion. I like Malfurion. I think he's awesome, fun to play. And then we got a Yrel coming out from Mason Blaze, by the way.
Ooh, that's interesting because Mason has been tanking for the team here. So maybe they're swapping up some roles tonight. Maybe they're doing something weird, running double bruiser. Yrel's gonna be the tank.
Or maybe it's a flex Yrel. Yeah, it could be the tank. It could be an offlaner. It could be a 4-man. And there's a Sylvanas and a Dahaka. Interesting. Okay. I mean, Sylvanas makes sense. Dahaka, cool. I'm hoping that we see some kind of like melee hero. Some other melee with this Johanna pick. Like right now, the amount of engage that WildHeart Omega has is pretty lackluster. Maybe they rely on a tongue, a mind control. Maybe it's a. I mean, if you go bless, it's every minute. But
well, Reb still hasn't locked in, and he's typically in that flex role, picking some of those more melee heroes. This is Infernal Shrine, so we could see as a Kerrigan make an appearance. We've seen him on things like the Maiev before. So we'll kind of have to wait and see here, but we're going to see the Taketh and Tracer banned out in those last round of bans here, and We Take It Away looking for their third and fourth pickup now. Oh!
Ooh, Diablo. Interesting. Okay. And Hanzo. Wait, are we straight up just drafting against each other? What's happening here? What's going on? Okay.
This does look like a bit of a try hard trap coming out so far. Mind you, they are swapping around roles. I've never seen Slug Hunter tank before. He's usually off laning, and it's going to be interesting to see him play that role. I mean, I've seen him heal, I've seen him off lane, I've never seen him tank, so it should be interesting. And of course, Mason in the off lane is something I haven't seen either. I've seen him tanking, and I've seen him DPS, obviously, but I've never seen him in the off lane. Zergling playing Hanzo is nothing new, though. Weary on Malfurion's nothing new either. And there's the Maiev we were talking about, as well as Anduin getting picked up here by WildHeart Omega. Also, Bahamut, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, everybody. If you guys don't know who I am, I'm Jazzalene. I cast a ton of Heroes of the Storm for NGS, Heroes Rise Contender Series, Girls Gang Squad. So if you enjoy casted Heroes of the Storm matches, make sure to hit that follow button and stick around. We're casting We Taketh Awayeth, which is essentially the WildHeart CCL. Well, tonight it is the WildHeart CCL roster. They don't have Infrared playing with them. Taking on WildHeart Omega, which is our academy team, and Goon is joining me to co-cast.
Let's go. Yeah, there's that melee option I was talking about. We got the Maiev here. I'm curious as to whether this will be a containment disc or not. You really... The damage, I guess, against Diablo is kind of like... You got some damage from Maiev. You got some damage from Sylvanas, but is it going to be consistent enough to be able to deal with Diablo? I don't know. Maybe not. But you know what does deal with Diablo? Maybe a nice little containment disc, and then you can look to try to punish a Malfurion. Maybe you just... What is it? You Ian back there with Maiev, and then you've got a Falling Sword there as well to kind of help act as a cleansing, as a cleanse to guarantee a nice engage. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I do think that they're going to be looking for Mephisto or Malfurion in a lot of these fights.
Yeah, I think you're right there. It's going to be a bit difficult for them to get through that Diablo. You could have Sylvanas pick up something like Overwhelming Affliction for that little bit of percent damage at level 1. But even I find that is very hard to get through a Diablo unless you have enough CC to keep them standing there long enough. They do have a drag on the Dahaka. They have Joanna with her Condemn. Maybe she goes Blessed Shield to just shut down a front target or an engage. But I think Funds usually goes for the Falling Sword here, so I wouldn't be too surprised.
Yeah.
Especially if you're looking at like an arrow APOC combo coming out from the other side. A Falling Sword would break that attempt at an engage down here. But let's go ahead and get into the game.
Right on. I don't know. This could be a Dragon Strike game.
Who knows? It's Infernal, so it's hard to say whether we'll end up with Dragon Arrow or Dragon Strike. But let's go ahead. We'll introduce these teams. On the left-hand side, we have We Taketh Awayeth. Zergling will be on the Hanzo. Tremor playing Mephisto. Weary Day on the Malfurion. Slug Hunter on the Diablo. And Mason Blaze on the Yrel.
And on the right-hand side in the red, we got WildHeart Omega. Fun's playing Johanna. We got Gojira on the Dahaka. Red playing Maiev. Roger on Sylvanas, and Iron finishing off the draft, the team comp with an Anduin.
Nice bind coming out there onto Zergling. He's going to go ahead and jump over that wall, look for a little bit of damage, and walk away now. Still need to clear out this mid wave before they can break off to do things, but we're going to see the members of WildHeart Omega head towards bottom, leave Reb behind there to try and catch that soak.
Yeah, we saw there, Roger was getting punished, but Iron looking alive to find that, to get that leap of faith. You know, even after that skirmish, their wave probably is a little weird.
By the way, we do have Sylvanas picking up Overwhelming Affliction at level 1, so likely trying to help shut down Diablo because they really don't have much to do that.
Yeah, I don't necessarily. I would have rather have seen Reb just look to clear waves right away instead of just trying to find an engage, because right now Dahaka is having to clear against Tremor on Mephisto, and then the Yrel as well.
They're looking for the invade as well, catching the root onto Sylvanas. Gonna go to sleep, not able to use those Banshees to get to safety, but it looks like Roger is out of there. Eats a scatter arrow, but it's not enough to secure the kill. However, We Taketh Awayeth will walk away with the siege camp of WildHeart Omega.
Yeah, that was a late burrow there from Gojira, and he misses the drag as well. Yeah, that was strange. Like, instead of just like clearing mid, you know, with the Maiev, you just let the wave crash, let Mephisto clear for free, and now that invade's able to happen. And you had a global, and like utilize it appropriately there. They're going for the Diablo here, Slug Hunter, but he's going to be able to walk away just fine. There isn't enough damage out available right now to be able to, or ever. There won't be any damage ever really to deal with that.
Yeah, that's going to be the issue the entire match here, so it'll be interesting to see how they solve that problem. We are going to see we take the Awayeth, go for this bottom siege camp, and the bruiser camp started up by Roger here on the side of WildHeart Omega. This first objective in mid is going to be a frozen Punisher. About 30 seconds here.
15 stacks on the scatter quest, by the way, already. On simple geometry.
Well,
pretty good.
It's good, but I kind of would expect it out of him at this point.
True.
Bruiser camp now started up by We Take It the Awayeth. We already saw WildHeart Omega cap their camp here, so We Take It the Awayeth maybe a little bit late to this objective. I'm curious to see if WildHeart Omega is going to like set up in position here. Get a good start on this first
half health and mana, like We Take It the Awayeth sees that and they're just gonna put pressure on him. They don't care. Very nice. Nobody got tethered there. Nice vault, nice natural agility over the wall to dodge that tongue. And funds, he does this thing where he likes to just be low HP and low mana, not have resources, and essentially what ends up happening is he has to give up space. Like his teammates have to back off because he has no HP. Nice
Rev's looking at Weary Day here. Iron trying to follow it up with the root, but too far forward. Gojira coming on the back, looks for the dragon, ends up eating a minion, and is now kind of stuck in the back line of We Take It the Awayeth. Knocked out by Mason Blaze into the stun. He's gonna hit that essence and survive for the time being. Bind onto Slug Hunter and Mason Blaze. They're able to avoid getting pulled in, but Slug is getting chunked down, and Rev and Gojira on the chase for him. We're gonna see Roger close the distance as well. Down Dahaka goes. In turn, Diablo will fall as well. A 1-for-1 here over this first objective.
Yeah, I would have liked to have seen WildHeart Omega just play over the shrine, and nice stall there from Tremor. Just play on the shrine. You don't need a like they chased a Diablo kill that didn't really matter too much. Ended up losing Dahaka and the Punisher. Just play on the shrine. It's fine.
They're all looking pretty low here, too. It's kind of scary to step up and defend this fort. And it's a frozen Punisher, so they're getting some decent siege off of it. Fort being, you know, a 4-minute Punisher here, this mid fort's going to go down likely.
Yeah, that's going to go down easy peasy. Got a tether there on the Tremor, but I think Rev should go down here.
Yeah, Scatter connects, but it's not enough. He's going to be healed and able to walk behind walls here. Fun's getting incredibly low, hits the Iron Skin to survive. Dahaka burrowing underground. Not going to find any more picks, but they do secure all of mid fort. They're now walking away to see what else they can do on this map.
Yeah, I want to see. The burrows. The burrows in from Dahaka are a little awkwardly timed. We see the front line from the Maiev going, or I'm sorry, Maiev initiating past the front line. That like Dahaka needs to be already burrowing back there to kind of already start creating that pressure and that chaos a little bit, so that Maiev can then find some even more impact. There we go. This is what I'm talking about. Here's the burrow. We're looking for this burrow. They should be able to kill Slug Hunter.
Yeah,
Slug, but they gotta get something here.
Slug was kind of warding really deep in there and got caught out. Gojira coming in with a nice flank as well. Looks for the tongue here, but it does not connect. He gets the minion instead.
Yeah, Rev needs to help. Rev needs to help Gojira get these waves back in order, because they're falling behind. Mason's just ending topside, and there's still a camp pushing mid as well.
We are seeing Dahaka rotate up there to clear out top now. Level 10's online for We Take It the Awayeth. We have the Dragon's Strike coming out, sorry, from Hanzo. Tranquility picked up from the Malfurion. Bit of an invade happening here with that level 10's online. Durance of Hate picked up by the Mephisto. Ardent Defender from Urel. Still waiting on that Diablo ultimate here. I'm not going to be surprised if it's just Flame Breath because of his build so far, but we'll see.
Can go either way. I think he's debating because like Durance with APOC, but then you got a Falling Sword. You got are they playing chicken? Because the Falling Sword is not out yet.
Yeah. It is Life Bomb, the Warden's Cage. We're going to see a collapse here. They're going to pick onto Hanzo. Big sleep there. Looking for a little bit more. Slug Hunter dragged now by the Dahaka. Root coming out from Iron. Reb looking to pull him back in maybe if he has that bind coming up soon, but they're going to get that last pick. Dahaka securing the kill here. A 2-0 in favor of WildHeart Omega.
Nice little fight there. They used all their ults at the same time and found the kill onto the Hanzo and the Diablo. Meanwhile, Mason Blaze again just ending topside.
He's getting some good damage onto that top fort, so at least when these kills are happening, he's kind of finding a bit of value elsewhere on the map for his team. We do have a siege camp that needs to be cleared up down and bottom, and this next objective is going to be top. It would have been so good if he could have secured that entire fort and shut down them having a fountain up there for this next objective, but either way, if they win this next Punisher, it's like a bit of a fort left for it to go through, so they can get a lot more value out of it with the pressure he's been creating.
Yeah. Funds has no mana. The objective is up and there's no tap mid. Okay. He's going to use his tap to get mana back. I don't know if I like this. I would just rather have all of my resources going into this objective phase and then have the tap available in case we need to re-engage.
No, I absolutely agree. Reb's going in, looking for the bind there onto Zergling. Not able to find it. Leap of Faith coming out to pull him from safety, and Diablo engage onto my up there. Dahaka now in the back line, knocked back by Yrel, going to use his burrow. Mason Blaze jumping in. There's the root out onto Diablo. Light Bomb coming out as well. They're going to find it connecting onto Diablo. They get the pick here. Gojira popping the essence, looking to flank on the side, looking for Weary or Mason if he can find it, but Roger's going to be the next to fall. Gojira's looking at Weary. He wants that kill, but Mason Blaze is going to knock back the members of WildHeart Omega. A 1-for-1 right now in the fight. See if Goji's going to be left in the back lines. Iron is in trouble here. Still living, but ultimately falls.
Ardent Defender is still available, and I mean, Mason Blaze is just creating so much time and so much space for his allies to just keep going. And now Funds is gonna die. He has no mana. That's it. That was a weird, like a weird series of events there. It was like there was a half engage, half disengage coming out of WildHeart Omega, and then like once the dust kind of settled, they just ran back at their opponents without those buttons available. They found some kills, but I thought there'd be a reset.
Yeah, I mean, they got the kill onto Diablo, so they did reset his souls at least to, you know, a little bit since that last patch. But after that, it kind of just fell apart for them. They started dropping like flies on the side of WildHeart Omega. They're going to look for other things on the map here, knowing that they're not winning this objective, so they grab that mid-siege camp. I was super hoping they'd be a little bit quicker at getting over to the siege camp, but we take it the Awayeth and maybe catch some members there. But we take it the Awayeth grabbing their siege camp as well.
I was hoping, I mean, maybe, I don't know, like we got a Sylvanas. Then again, like, what's the rest of your siege damage looking like outside of Sylvanas? Look for some, you know, look for some buildings or something. Maybe you give up an objective, and but I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? We'll see what happens here. Reb's already low.
Here's the Dragon Strike coming out here. Fun's eating a ton of damage, managing to live through it though. Tremor's going in with the Shade of Mephisto, trying to find some last hits onto maybe Reb or Fun's, but not able to work out for him. They're looking at the keep. There's the Leap of Faith to keep Fun's alive. He's still tanking Punisher damage here. They got both the mid forward and the keep, or the core damaging Punisher, and it's going to go down. We take it the way it's walking away now.
Like, I think that entire time Reb could have just been pushing mid. Like he didn't need to be there for that defense. You just do that. If you're on with your own teams, if you have an opportunity to catch up in this game by getting more soak, throw your offlaner and your flex into the lanes to catch soak during these kinds of pushes. Okay.
Whew. Gojira almost getting caught there by Slug Hunter. 16's online before we take it the way. We're going to see 16's hit by WildHeart Omega. Although they're down in structures, they're kind of keeping up on XP. They're not that far behind. Bit of siege damage going out onto top fort, but they're going to back off now. I kind of would have just liked to see them trade. Open up the map so that at least maybe you have a win condition if you get another good team fight in where you can go for a keep next.
They're looking for something here because Yrel is up top. I wonder if they find it.
There's the root on Slug Hunter. Bind pulling him in. He's going to pop the Lightning Breath, and the Dragon Strike comes out as well. Reb using the trade and getting pulled to safety by the Leap of Faith. However, Gojira's left in the back line here. Pops his Essence, but he is alone on an island walking towards the enemy fort. Slug Hunter chasing him. Oh, this is going to be tough for him. Let's see if he's able to sneak out of here or not. There's a stun connecting. Mason Blaze here to follow it up. He burrows underground. The only way out really is to dig, and I don't think he has it up.
Nope. Rip. I don't know. That was a weird way to go. I thought he would just, you know, walk back towards his team. But this is gonna be. You see the pings coming out onto the fort. They're gonna siege us down, open it up, and keep going. Everyone's so low from the side of WildHeart Omega that it's just this is just free. They're taking so much damage, and I don't know. Like while we take it to Awayeth sees that, and then you say, okay, we'll just like keep moving at you. Like we'll just you can't keep up. We're all full HP. You're half HP. We'll take whatever we want.
Slug kind of looking for something on the flank there. We have Funds rotating up to join his team. A lot of damage going out again onto Roger and Reb here.
Ooh, forces out the Will of the Forsaken there. Thinking he would get shadow charged. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think it was wasted. He probably would have been shadow charged if he didn't use it there. We're going to see the Bruiser Camp picked up by We Take It the Awayeth. That's going to need to be cleared up because it will threaten keep here. In the meantime, they're trying to force it 5v4 in mid. There's a Lightning Breath out from Diablo. Reb eating a ton of damage. Tremor going in with the Shade of Mephisto, looking for some damage with his Lightning Nova. Not quite able to find anything, but they are forcing them to have to hearth and reset, so they get a nice head start on this objective.
This is like the best opportunity that WildHeart Omega has to like look for something, you know, look for a fight or something. If not, just go to another lane, get some buildings, open up the map a little bit, get some katas out going out there. There they go. They're looking. Oh, the light bomb whips. Unfortunately, there was nobody around there for it to connect.
Got Tranquility popped on by Weary Day. We have the Dragon Strike coming out. Nice root dropped on the ground there. And here's the Falling Sword to try and help his team out. But Sylvanas will fall here. Gojira trying to walk away. Might be the next to go down. Has a bit of essence to keep him alive. Diablo Shadow Charge on. And the root is going to connect.
Nice
Two
root.
of the members on WildHeart Omega getting caught there. Iron will fall. Fun's able to walk behind the safety of his wall. Tremor's going in, trying to see if he can find another pick here. Needing some tower shots from Slug and Tremor, but they're going to walk away here. Objective ready to be picked up. This one is an Arcane Punisher this time around.
Yep. And we saw there too how quickly Mason Blaze kind of just peeled off to go so they can go push the lanes up.
Yeah.
They got their 20s, lanes are pushed up. This is a free Immortal. I'm sorry, free Punisher. And potentially keep. Could even be a game.
We'll see how much they can get off it, but it'll definitely be a difficult defense here for WildHeart Omega. Down their 20s.
They're 39ing this, getting the camps out, and timing it. There we go.
Blue team has summoned an arcane punisher.
This is going to be tough.
Yeah.
This is going to be super tough here.
Dahaka's still getting a little bit of push top. We're going to see him hearth now. Join the fight, and they're just waiting for this Punisher to catch up before they do anything too dangerous here. The wall is already going to go down. And there's the Iron Skin popped on Joanna as she eats the Punisher jump here. Dragon Strike going out. Will of Forsaken also used on Sylvanas here, and they are looking at this keep.
Yeah, they need to get this Punisher to jump, but watch out, Funds is going to go down. Unfortunately, there was no Iron Skin available or a Leap of Faith. And that's a dead Johanna, a dead keep, and it looks like they're going straight for the core here. Wow.
Yeah, but a quarter health left on this Punisher, and they're calling for core. Still no 20s online yet for WildHeart Omega. Down their tank. Reb in a bit of trouble, drops the Warden Cage. Lightning Breath's going to come out, though, secure the kill onto the Maiev. Gojira using his essence, looking for the drag, but it does not connect. We're going to see Reb looking for the root. But it's not going to work out for him either. He's going to be picked off by Hanzo. Core at 70% and falling. Are they going to commit here? We have a couple members chasing for the kill in the back line onto Dahaka. But this is ultimately going to be game number 1. Over to the side of We Take It Awayeth.
Take it Awayeth, telling their little brother, no, they can't go to the mall with me. They can't go to the mall. I'm not taking you. Tell mom I'm not taking you. All right, you're staying home. All right.
Let's take a look at this match summary here. Goon, what's your thoughts on the game?
Slug Feeding had the most deaths on his team there. 4 deaths on the Diablo.
Yeah, isn't it the tank's job to die anyway, right? Like,
don't say that too loud. Don't say that too loud.
You don't want puns to hear me?
I don't want any other tanks to hear that. Oh man. No, you could see kind of what WildHeart Omega kind of wanted to do there with this light bomb, right? They light bomb. There's the oh my goodness, the Spirit of Vengeance in from the Maiev. You get a big stun. It just didn't really pan out. They did it once on that bottom camp, and then they couldn't find an opportunity ever again because they spent so much time trying to fix their waves. They didn't even fix their waves. They couldn't even do it. And then they would just look for suboptimal fights because they couldn't just get back into the game. And there are very little things that could have been done to fix those things, like moving Maiev to go help Dahaka clear. You have Maiev with incredible wave clear and a Dahaka. You should never be behind in the waves. Stop looking for so many fights and clear the waves. Once you clear the waves, go ahead and look for the fights.
I think all in all though, WildHeart Omega's not too bad. Like it wasn't necessarily a stomp. They were keeping up in XP for the most part. They fell a little bit behind towards the late game, but it wasn't like, sometimes you see teams that are super unevenly matched. They hit 16 and the other team's just hitting 13. That wasn't the case here. So I'll be interested to see how this next match goes. This is
look, Jazzy, let me flame him. All right. Don't soften the blows. That was good.
But this is going to be a map pick from the side of We Take It Awayeth as WildHeart Omega going for first pick after losing game number 1. And we're headed to Battlefield of Eternity, my favorite map. Thanks for letting them know we're ready. What are you expecting here on BOE?
I wonder if Hanzo priority goes up here. I know both teams like to play Hanzo. I'm curious to see where the Hanzo ends up, if that's even available. They will rip it. Both teams will rip it and play pretty well with it. I think maybe a Diablo happens here again. And let's see. I'm gonna say maybe there's a gray main. Maybe there's a gray main.
I'm interested to see too what's going on with roles on We Take It Awayeth. If this is just going to be swapping all night, or if maybe we see Mason in off lane again, Slug playing tank. Maybe they're switching it up this week to try something out, see if it works better for them, and that's their adjustment going forward. So something to kind of keep an eye on as the draft progresses.
Yeah, what's this first ban going to be here? I mean, they got the first pick. By the way, Malfurion, fire. Malfurion's sick. Malfurion's sick hero. Play it again, Weary.
There's the Urel ban, so maybe a bit of a respect ban coming out there after Mason Blaze picked it in game 1, and the Junkrat ban from the side of We Take It Awayeth.
Mason Blaze out there showing Gojira how to offlane. Just how to be that present. Very impactful Urel, by the way. Outside, like, okay, yes, he was soaking and whatnot, but in those team fights, he was controlling so much space, getting like 2-3 man stuns, hammers off.
Yeah.
Right. And then it's funny because he would get low, and then you can see WildHeart Omega like, kill this guy, he's weak, and then I look up, I'm like, he still has Art of Defender.
Yeah.
This guy is baiting. You know?
Yeah, it's really cool to see these players in roles we don't typically see them in, because they're all around great players, but you get to know them for just playing that specific role so often and seeing them shine in that role. So it's really cool to see them flex into something else and also just kill it there too.
Yeah, they're gamers. They're gamers.
There's a Blaze pickup from Gojira.
Ooh, Sylvanas is up.
She is up.
So is Hanzo. But
So is Vala.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see what there'll be support and one of those heroes. There it is. There's a Malfurion Vala. That's a pretty classic pairing that we haven't seen in a little bit, right? Malfurion kind of fell off for a bit, and he got some love, and now he's back. But we're still playing the same builds, so I mean,
yeah.
Okay, obviously, he got one of his talents got buffed, so it's really good.
All right, Roger's picking up the Hanzo. We have Funds going with the Anubarak here. This is a pretty good draft so far. I'm excited for this one. This is my favorite map, and to see the drafts playing out like this, I'm just getting hyped.
I like seeing this Anubarak and Blaze together. Malfurion and Vala against Anubarak, like that could be a little spooky. However, I do think that if you're WildHeart Omega, you're looking to ban a second support. I think you should probably ban a second support, maybe a Nuther. But you know, that's just me. They banned the Li Ming when they okay, cool. And there's a Zarya ban as well. Oh, they banned a Zarya instead.
Well, Zarya is a support.
Yeah, that's not a bad ban.
No.
That's actually a really good ban. Jazzalene likes to throw that hero out from time to time. What do you think they go with here?
I can't even make guesses because they're all playing roles I don't see them on. So like I have no idea, because I don't know what tank Slug plays. I don't know what offlaners Mason plays, if that's the roles they're going with. I have no clue, so it's hard to speculate.
Malthael.
Malthael, he got some little buffs in the last patch here. I'm interested to see what Mason does with him, and it's gonna be double support anyways. Yeah, I never ever would have guessed Alex as the last pick here, like ever.
Yeah, that was an instant lock, Alex. That was probably Zergling making some weird joke and then picking the hero. That's what that was. I got Lucio. I'm a little concerned. Malthael's damage increase was actually pretty decent. His buff was pretty good. I've died to Malthael's now where I'm like, no way, what killed me? And I see it's his trait, and I'm like, that thing never killed before. Yeah. What is going on? It's pretty cool.
Even I got a win in with him in Nexomania.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's fun.
Nexomania champ, by the way.
Yeah. I used to play a lot of Malthael back in the day, and then he kind of just fell off what will be the problem with him is he can't step up like any other bruiser can. He can't be like a front line for his team to zone out and make space for them. That's not really what he does.
No, but like we got a Blaze, we got a Gojira Blaze and a Funds Anubarak, right? Like those two players are probably looking to step up themselves to do something and putting themselves into a position where Malthael just says, okay, now I get to interact with you. But he shouldn't be able to walk up because there's a Lunara, there's a Lucia that's kind of giving speed. You got slows, you do have that CC. So we'll see what ends up happening here. This is Alex Straza, though.
I'm also I'm kind of curious too to see if Garrosh can play this game. There's the Blaze there and the Anubarak to kind of step up, eat any tosses, and they have tools to disengage out of there or save themselves with the bunker or whatever. And there's nothing that really enables Garrosh to find those picks aside from him just mounting and walking up right now.
This is a flame buffet quest.
Of course it is. It's double support.
I wonder if we're getting Cleansing Flame or Lifebinder. Because Lifebinder is pretty insane.
Yeah.
It's a really good talent.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I guess it depends how much fun he wants to have.
Fair.
And I mean, if he's going Flame Buffet, maybe it's gonna be Cleansing Flame. We'll see. Like, how serious are they taking the game?
Yeah. We're spending a lot of time just kind of poking around, sitting in the middle of the map, but losing in both lanes. For WildHeart Omega.
We're gonna see a trade on camps here. We take it away as starting up the siege camp in top. Lunara's rotated down to start the one in bottom. Slug is eating a ton of damage though. Stun connecting from the Anubarak. There's the root drop by Weary to zone them out for the time being. Just one last minion left on that camp before they finish it off, and the camp will go over to the side of We Take It the Wayeth.
Yep. Bottom camp still getting taken. Gonna take a little bit. Lunara and Blaze. Lunara is really weak down there for some reason. I don't know why he was at 10% HP and ends up parking back.
Yeah, I think that's because they were tanking the camp damage the entire time. Gojira was soaking the weight, so I think that was all just like camp damage onto poor little Lunara.
Oh.
Fun's going in there. He has no disengage. Burrowing in there. You have to be careful. You're playing into a Garrosh. That's your one way to escape. So it's scary to do that.
Yeah,
no
burrowing
leap of faith
is
to
not.
Save you this time.
Yeah. Burrowing should not be legal this game. Hello, Funds. Ooh. Okay. Man, this Malthael is... Ooh, we're going with Black Harvest, by the way, not Dialogue. I think with that buff... Oh my god. I was thinking about it. I was like, with that buff to his trait, the Black Harvest, like... Having that up longer is...
Yeah.
It gets annoying. You're like, man, why... Oh, that's probably why I died. Because it like lasted a lot longer and dealt a lot more damage than I was anticipating. Oh,
bit of a fight breaking out here. Rev's in trouble. They're going to go down. Iron trying to come up for the save, but just unfortunately not enough healing there to keep Lunara alive. We are into that first Immortal phase. A bit of damage onto both right now, but for the time being, WildHeart Omega slightly ahead on this race. Gonna see halftime hit in just a moment. But all in all, it's a close race. They didn't have a lot of resources focused on the burn right away, so we'll see what happens here.
Only 5 stacks on the puncturing arrow, by the way.
Yeah.
On the Vala.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah, there's a burrow there onto the back line. We got Weary Day Malfurion. He's gonna get a nice little heal there. There's a Dragon Pop as well.
Tossed out too, trying to keep him alive. Gojira's still chasing down, but deciding it's not worth it to keep going in. Zergling in that dragon form, just creating space off this Immortal. We have Roger, Rev trying to kind of come in and flank and poke at what's left of this Immortal. They're very close to getting it down. So we have Vala and Althiel going to start to burn their Immortal here. But whew, this is going to be a WildHeart Omega. First Immortal of the match here.
There we go. First objective win. They are a little behind on XP here. They're going to have to look to recoup some of that in these lanes. And hopefully, you know, they can find some value with this objective.
Might be a little bit hard. It is the first Immortal of the game. There's not much of a shield left here. We have Lunara. She did pick up Nature's Culling, so a little bit more structure damage to help with this siege this time around. Last time they were really just looking at like a Sylvanas for siege. They do get the wall down. Now they're looking at this top fort. Slug Hunter's going to toss in a Nubrak. Luckily, he has his burrow up this time, and he just walks straight out of that. Fort's going to be left here with about half health.
Yeah, one more stack here from the Flame Buffet. And he's got it done.
We got 8 stacks now on Vala's level 1 quest, and Hanzo sitting at 18 stacks on a Scatter Arrow, so almost finished that one up. Oh, Schulte's in chat.
Yo, Schulte. By the way, Schulte, I saw your message, bro. I'll get back to you. I got it at work. I was like, I get a lot of messages at work. I'm like, I'll answer that later. Anyways.
Nice stun there on a Tremor and Zergling. They're trying to get as much value out of this camp as they can here. Pushing forward, maybe looking for a toss if they can find it. Nice stuns from Slug Hunter as well. Here's the camp starting to collapse in onto this top fort.
Yeah, they're pushing hard. They don't have a lot to deal with this Garrosh. Or just to deal with that push. Their wave clear is the Lunara that's in the bottom lane. Mason Blaze is actually eating right now, dealing a lot of damage to those two targets. I'm telling you, this hero is something's going on. Something's going on. It ain't right. It ain't right.
Don't tell anyone. I want to go. I want to go spam it in Storm League. Don't make it. don't tell them.
Isn't it buffet like buffet? Yes, buffet. Exactly. Dyslexia.
All right, here's the next Immortal phase here. Level 10's a little bit closer to being online to the side of We Take It the Awayeth. Slug Hunter getting a bit of damage onto him though as this starts up, but We Take It the Awayeth going straight for the burn, and they're ahead this time on this race. Tremor now sitting at 13 stacks with his level 7 online. It's a little bit better race now for We Take It the Awayeth, and there's those 10s getting picked up. Taunt coming out from the Garrosh. There's the Rain of Vengeance out from Tremor. Anubrak almost getting picked off, but able to burrow to safety. We have the Warlord's Challenge Tranquility. Cleansing Flame, there we go. Rain of Vengeance picked up, and we don't know what it's going to be yet from LGL. I'm interested to see here.
Well, last rites, I mean, Bunker exists, but I think...
there we go. Tormented Souls.
Oh, okay. Goes into a sound barrier. Oh, there's a cocoon on the Garrosh. They're looking for an arrow, but it misses. Oh. They still find Trevor. Find the kill. The Cleansing Flame going off. Slug Hunter's trying to get the hell out of there, but he's... Oh, I'm choking on a grape. Excuse me. Sorry.
Gojira getting caught in the root there. But what a great time to find a pick. I mean, they just lost the Immortal, but they get the pick, so this is going to be a bit easier of a defense for them. There's the Warlord Challenge coming out onto the Anubrak. Slug Hunter tossing away Iron and Funds and just walking away. And this Immortal, free cleared. They get a wall out of it.
Yeah. That is, that was pretty good. The Flame Buffet is actually getting a lot of value this game. Super value.
I want to see WildHeart Omega secure some structures, though. Both bottom and top forward have taken a ton of damage, but you just need a little bit of space to do it. Slug's getting chunked down. Roger in a bit of trouble there as well. Mason Blaze is just shredding through this team. Bunker dropped in the backline, and now Gojira is going to be left a bit abandoned here by the team. Able to hit that jet propulsion and walk away, but this fort likely going down. A couple members is too low to... Oh, no, they're not going to commit. Roger has to hurry, but the rest of them are okay.
That Massacre at level 7 is... That thing, I just watched it apply the Reaper Smart, and everyone's health kind of just like, you know, just get that great weight. Oh my goodness. Yo, this hero. What's going on?
Yeah, he's fun. Bring back the Anna Melthiel. That's when he's really, really fun.
Just let Malthael own by himself.
Yeah, but if you want to feel like a god, get the nano boost on him too, and it's like...
True.
Oh, it feels so good.
The way the damage comes out from WildHeart Omega. Ooh, Zergling under pressure.
Gonna hit that Cleansing Flame. Rev is left kind of in an awkward position using both stacks of his Leaping Strike. Fun's getting chunked down. There's the bunker drop by Blaze. Alex landing in the backline, dropping a heal here for the team. Mason Blaze in trouble. There's the arrow out from Hanzo, and they're going to get the kill. 1-0 so far. Fun's looking for more. Goes in for the engage here. Rev, though, getting rooted. The sleep to follow it up. He could go down, but that last hit does not connect. 1-0, and you have next Immortals up here.
All you can eat Flame Buffet. Zergling running down Gojira, getting the Dragon CDR. Pretty cool. I'm gonna keep saying buffet because it tilts chat. So
both these teams just prioritizing the race in the first half. WildHeart Omega slightly ahead on that race. Bruiser Camp's up and available for both these teams as well, so we'll see where these mortals land and what the teams decide to do here.
Some free raise here.
We take it away at just going straight for the race. You have fun sitting in this bush, kind of keeping an eye on things.
Why do I feel like this is a little weird? Like, we
Yeah.
just gave up so much race there
Yeah.
for, like, no reason.
Cocoon goes out though, bunker drops. There's the arrow.
Oh, nice arrow.
Big arrow. Leaping strikes out onto Mason Blaze, but Mason Blaze is eating! He's feasting! Gets the Lunara, gets the Lucio, and is on the chase now for more members here. See if he can close that distance onto Gojira. Gojira's gonna be able to live though. A 2-0 in favor of We Take It Away.
Look, just a few more stacks there on that level 4 equip, Black Harvest or Malthael, and Gojira dies. All right, so just get ready for that. You see Malthael press W, use the race strike, and everyone has that mark applied, and you're like, oh, that looked rough. Yeah, Mason Blaze is definitely eating. Malthael is definitely eating.
Mortal secured here by We Take It Awayeth, and they're getting some damage onto this top wall as well. Slug getting chunked down. He might be in trouble here. Fun's going in, Leaping Strike's coming out, and they get the pick onto Garrosh. See if Fun's is going to be able to walk away, though, because Mason Blaze is looking to eat once again. There's the Cleansing Flame out to help him as he 1v4s in the backline.
He's
Pops the
destroying
ultimate. There's the
sound
barrier out from Lucio. Zergling landing in a little bit of awkward positioning here, and Fun's is going to try and capitalize on it. Roger coming out with the arrow on Hanzo. One last hit, and there we go. Alex will go down. Mason Blaze trying to walk away. Cocoon out onto the Vala. This entire time, Immortal pushing bottom lane. 2 for 1 here, though, in favor of WildHeart Omega. They have Immortal to defend.
Yeah, that Mortal was pushing that entire time, and Malthael was just destroying there. There's so much support there from the Malthael, his own sustain as well, and the Alexstrasza. That was pretty. Oh my goodness. That was, wait till 16. Wait till 16. That's gonna be. This is gonna be gnarly. Oh man, it's awesome. Malthael is a cool here. Like he is pretty cool. I think maybe they made him a little. Whatever. I'm gonna stop. Talking about it.
I think though, like, I think it's okay. I think that he has a lot of. I think
It's
he has
Malthael time.
He has a lot of weaknesses, like anything that CCs him, or like a polymorph or a silence, and he's not doing that, right? You just have to draft the right things.
I guess, but I mean, he's got inevitable end. He's got unstoppable for 2 seconds every 20 seconds. That's pretty good.
It is
That's
good.
pretty good. And he's got a Malfury that can cleanse as well. Let's see what he goes with here at level 16. That's what I'm most curious about. Ooh, Fun's taking a lot of damage, yeah. Tremor pumping.
That's Q build Vala, so you just saw Tremor, Hungering Arrow, Vault, Hungering Arrow. Slug Hunter stepping forward, but that's why Fun's health drops so quickly there.
There it is. This is it. Mortality. Now watch. Ooh, nice arrow.
Nice flank with the jet propulsion as well, but Anubrak is going to fall. Reb is in trouble here and is going to be the next to go down, and Mason Blaze is, and Vala really, just chunking through the members of WildHeart Omega. Another jet propulsion there onto Tremor, but not enough damage to secure the kill, and we're going to see Gojira fall as well. Just keep going down. Want to know, do you think they push in for core here, or do they just back off for objective after this?
They can go for the core. They have a Vala and they have a dragon. Oh yeah.
Still have Cleansing Flame up as well on Zergling. We're going to see the dragon fall off right now, but if they are even getting close to getting picked off here, that Cleansing Flame is going to keep them alive to finish the game off, I have a feeling. Fun's back up. There's a Cocoon out onto Vala. Slug Hunter getting chunked down. See the Cleansing Flame, if it even needs to come out. Core at 56%. Iron's getting chunked down. Rain of Vengeance connecting onto Fun's.
They're backing off. These engages on the Garrosh are bait. Like, the way this damage comes out from WildHeart Omega isn't fast enough to be able to punish the armor, but it looks like they're all getting turned on. When Mason Blaze race strikes in, they all lose so much health. This is going to be a dead Blaze back here.
Rooted. The remaining members trying to chase forward, getting some damage onto Slug Hunter. Blaze is going to be able to just Hearth now. Head back to base. Here's an arrow coming out. Connects on to Alex. Anubrak going in for the follow-up. Mason's getting low, but can they finish him off? He's just, again, been pumped the healings this match. Vala's going to get the kill onto Lunara here. Zergling pings out onto Zergling, but there's no way they can get him in the back line. He's going to hit the Cleansing Flame, and now his team's getting healed up. Mason Blaze still surviving through all of it. 3 members down on the side of WildHeart Omega, and they're making another core call here. God. They're looking for Roger now. Make that all 5. Full man team wipe in game number 2 over to the side of We Take It the Awayeth.
All right, that was sick. That was a sick Malthael. Like, just watching Malthael just, like, sweep around. That was pretty cool to see. That was pretty cool. Lots of AoE damage there. Having to force some sound barriers. Yeah, that was awesome. Well played. Well played. They made the draft work. I like it. I like it. Malthael at 53,000. Okay. Okay.
Did WildHeart Omega ever actually end up taking bottom 4? It was like a hit off. Did they ever actually get it?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I'm going to lower my expectations for game 3. I just want to see them get at least a fort.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, when you see a Garrosh there, like, okay, cool. Lunara, there isn't a whole lot of, like, walking up that Garrosh really needed to do. Like I said, WildHeart Omega was kind of just throwing themselves at We Take It Awayeth. And then they focus so much stuff onto Garrosh, but it's not like he's actually going to die from any of that. I'm a support player, and I'm always saying one of my favorite tanks to play with, one of my favorite character tanks to play with in this game is Garrosh, because of how his armor works and how I don't have to worry about him too much, and that I know that my healing is going to be even more impactful on him. When Garrosh is super low and he's sitting at like 56 armor, and I have a Malfurion take on him, and any damage that he takes, like, that heal is just good. It's 50. You're reducing damage by so much that the heal's more impactful. I press W on 2-3 people, it jumps up. Guess what? It's still really freaking good. So yeah, I mean, you got poison damage coming out from Lunara, you got some poke coming out from the Hanzo, and then you've got 2 supports that are keeping Garrosh alive, and Malthael that also has his own sustain, his own healing. It's tough.
Really like, it's not too unusual to see double support picked up with a Vala, but I really liked it with the Malthael here, especially picking up the Malfurion, because one of the things that Malthael does struggle with is his mana management. He can eat through mana so incredibly fast. Can you tell him we're not ready yet? I'm still updating stuff real quick. So I really like the double support, and the Cleansing Flame also just helped him, like, stay in there, because you could have Alex healing him from up in the air and safety. So it was kind of cool to see the double support enabling Malthael in that sense as well. Let's quickly run over the map selection here for game number 3. We are going to, this is a best of 5, by the way, not a best of 3. I just realized that it's not set on the map overlay. There you go. We're going to go to Tomb of the Spider Queen here for game number 3. If you missed game 1 and 2, game 1 was played on Infernal Shrines, game 2 on Battlefield of Eternity, and now Tomb. I mean, these are the maps we wanted to see tonight, dude. How pumped are you?
True. All 3 fun, incredible, balanced, for the most part, maps. We love to see it. Fun maps.
So we're looking at Tomb, you know, wave clear is important here. What else do you think these teams are going to be prioritizing, especially since we're pretty familiar with these players?
I wonder if we'll see a Malthael game. I want to see another Malthael game. I want to see that.
Okay, I feel like I don't know if We Take It the Awayeth listens to the stream or reads the chat, but last week, whenever somebody's like, oh, I hope we see this, they picked it up in game 3. So I think now's the time to ask for any of your crazy stuff that you want to see, and maybe we'll actually see it.
Ooh, let's see Weary Raider.
Weary Raider? That's so boring.
What do you mean? Weary Raider goes hard.
I guess it would be cool to see Weary play something other than healer. But Rainer?
Yeah, I mean, it's
show me
mechanical skill.
Show me, like, the power of Nova. She just got buffed, right?
No buds on this team, so there probably won't be a Nova, unfortunately.
Chat saying they want to see a WildHeart Omega win.
Same. I will say these have been some scrappy games. Like,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
they just say, screw it, we're gonna A-Ram, you
Ooh,
know?
dirty bathtub combo. That's Leoric with the Orphea Eternal Feast on top of it.
Ooh, yeah.
That could be fun. That's a classic. Give me the Diva tank plus my Ev. Oh, that could be fun too. Pulling them back into the mech explosion.
Maybe you know what? Just for Jazzy, let's get the nano mouth in.
The Nano Meltio. That would be too OP, I think.
Will it? Yeah, probably.
I don't know. I mean, how about? I guess WildHeart Omega's not taking requests. I was gonna say, how about the Nanoed Kerrigan?
Does Iron play armor? I don't think so.
I don't know. Oh, respect bans once again from the side of WildHeart Omega. Getting rid of the Malfurion this time. 2 games we got in on Mel tonight. Now they're shutting that down.
What the? They're banning Malfurion? Is that hero good or something? What happened?
Chat saying Gazlo tank.
Oh, okay. Junkrat.
Not too surprised. He's still pretty heavily prioritized on a lot of maps. His traps make watching turn-in easier and annoying to actually do. Great poke around turn-in as well. And we've seen him banned the entire night out, so.
I like this Mephisto ban, actually. You know, it's definitely a pick that people forget about, that comes out and kind of eats and does a lot of damage. Hard to kill. And on a map like this where you're constantly, interacting with your opponent, he gets a lot of value. And this is something that Zergling likes to play, and kind of like shuts down that style of play early on in the draft. Pretty interesting. Pretty interesting band there.
First pick here onto WildHeart Omega. Any guesses?
Johanna is up, but do we see it?
Yep, but Reb.
We do. Reb picks Johanna. Fun's supposed to be AFK or something.
Maybe.
Huh. That's maybe I was gonna say. Oh! We see the next best thing.
Woo!
It's the Hanzo, the Weird A Hanzo.
Okay, this is more exciting. Raynor is not that fun to watch. Like, he's an oversized minion, let's be honest. They're going with the Leoric too. So maybe not the dirty bathtub of Orphea, but maybe the version where you put a Dragon Strike over it into.
Yeah, yep. But Weird A Hanzo, also very pog. Actually, does Weird A play Raynor? I don't know. I feel like I feel like I confused that with somebody else, but I know the Weird A Hanzo. This is a classic.
Whisper says funds are Gojira, AFK, and draft. Never.
Hogger Sylvanas, huh? Okay. Well, we know both teams need a support. Wonder if we get a support ban. We get the Stukov ban. That is, something that Iron has played a lot, and that's something that's going to get removed there.
Still have the Anduin up. We still have the Lucio up. So there's still things in Iron's hero pool for him to grab. There's the Cho'Gall ban. They're worried that they're just going to leave this game.
Nice. That was, you know what? That's a good one. Just get rid of it. I wish I could see draft chat.
Anna checking in.
Ooh, we got Anna.
Oh, okay. We can honestly see a Malthael here. We got a Diablo. Okay, Slug Hunter. All right. We can still see a Malthael.
It might be a bit of a hard game for Anna. Hogger can get in there, and if Leo's maybe not helping out their backline, or Diablo's not able to help out the backline, if he's kind of just getting in there and wreaking havoc, could be a little scary for them. I'm interested to see what Tremor's gonna pick to pair with a potential nano boost here. There's the Kerrigan. Anduin.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, yeah, Hogger can get back there, but I want to see something else, and that can get back there too.
Yeah.
So Hogger, Johanna, Kerrigan, with this Light Bomb Anduin, if they can nail the combo, could be pretty disgusting. And then you've got Sylvanas there, kind of just she can get back there. Ooh, and there's the Tracer. It went through the draft. We banned it out game 1. WildHeart Omega bans out Tracer.
Oh, they're like they're switching back and forth. Don't do this to me. Weary and Zergling were swapping, and like, I want to see this. I want to see the Zergling Anna. Let's see how easy it is to hit heals on Tracer this game.
No. See, Tracer is she's a self-sufficient hero this game. She's gonna have to do her own healing. This is a Leoric, Diablo, Hanzo getting healed. Nano boosting. Who are we nano boosting? Is it going to be the Hanzo and the Dragon Strike? Is that what's happening?
It's going to be Eye of Horus. Anna's just going to stand still into a Kerrigan Hogger and Light Bomb Falling Sword combo, obviously.
Oh, don't say it. He'll do it. He'll do it. He will absolutely do it. Oh my god.
Yeah, but if he does it and he pulls it off, like, I don't know. Maybe you need to have a talk with WildHeart Omega.
Yeah. $1 million JPEG will become the next WildHeart Omega. If that happens, I'm just kidding.
All right, let's get into game number 3 of our best of 5 series here. This is fun. I like. I think this is one of the most fun series I've casted.
This is fun. I just like we're hanging out. It's I was gonna say it's Friday night. It's Friday for me. It's Thursday night.
Like a Friday.
Yeah, I should have got some beer. That's what I should have done.
Oh.
Next time.
We take it the Awayeth on the left-hand side here. WildHeart Omega still in the orange or red if you're goon and maybe don't have colorblind mode on.
No.
But 2-0 for Taketh the Awayeth here. If they can win this one, they're gonna close out the series in a nice 3-0.
Wait, that color's orange?
Yeah, on colorblind mode. It's
I
orange.
thought it was just red. Am I colorblind?
Well, you see red unless you have colorblind mode.
Yeah.
There's the combo connecting onto Zergling here. Reb trying to get some damage out, but in turn, he's getting damage put onto him. Not able to secure the kill. Fun's going to walk away up through top as well. And the team's breaking off now to start their rotations between mid and bottom. Reb's going in, looking for the combo. He finds it. He goes down for it. Weary Day getting low. But living. Slug Hunter also in a bit of trouble. Oh, one last hit, and they're going to find it. It's going to be a minion kill, though, onto the Diablo.
Nexus Forces, take a drink. Unlucky.
We have Hogger starting up the Bruiser camp now on the side of WildHeart Omega. Still those giants in bottom lane that could be looked at. In the meantime, Zergling and Tremor just putting some pressure in top.
Oh, there's going to be a route to come out there, but there's no damage follow-up, unfortunately. Nice sleep, though. Onto funds. Maybe you're gonna force an Iron Skin out. No, doesn't need to. He's gonna be able to walk away.
Bruiser camp now picked up. Reb's going in for the combo. The root doesn't connect off Iron though, but Slug Hunter's a bit bodied by funds and Reb. He's gonna have to rotate it out and around. Bruiser camp needs to be cleared up.
Oh, bottom lane.
Yeah, that's when I popped down there. Gojira is getting chunked there by Mason Blaze. Man, maybe Mason Blaze off lane is like good, like really good.
Yeah, noted.
Yeah.
Mason Blaze is just a gamer. He's a giga gamer.
See Gojira start up this bottom camp now. Roger has also rotated down that mid and bottom wave, kind of collapsing onto the walls of We Take It the Awayeth. Here's a rotation though. Zergling heading down here with Slug Hunter. Mason Blaze has found them on the point. He's gonna go into his Wraith form, but his team's not coming to back him up. They're getting caught in rotation. Looking at Reb and Iron. Camp goes over to the side of WildHeart Omega.
Oh, Goji, that was not a good place to stop. Got wall bang. Now he's gonna get healing. He gets away. He gets away.
He's okay.
Ooh.
Giants
Nice.
need to be cleared up. Looking at the gems here, nobody quite at enough for turn in here. And actually, WildHeart
Hanzo.
Omega.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Oh, he almost sidestepped out of the pool, but it didn't quite work out. He will go down. The gems picked up by Tremor, though. This is the second time we're seeing a Tremor Tracer, by the way. He played Tracer last week in Storm Div. Turn in available now for the side of We Take It the Awayeth. WildHeart Mega must have dropped some gems somewhere along the way because they are way behind on gems. They don't have any turned in. They have 36 on them right now. They should be up more around 50, 60.
Yeah, they're not picking up. They're probably clearing waves, but not picking up the gems.
Bomb out there onto
Rebs.
Roger. Rev also in some trouble. Slug Hunter coming up on the flank here. Not able to find anything, though. Is going to walk away.
Got 9 stacks on the scatter, 9 stacks on the sharpened blades. Okay. Oh! Oh, the combo misses Zergling. Is able to run away easy peasy, but now Weary Day out there just pumping the damage out. Okay. I see you. And look at that. There's a turn in. Oh, actually, I thought it was a turn in. My math was bad. One more gem.
Mason maybe looking for a bottom, but Gojira is trying to keep an eye on that point. He walks away, though, so bottom. Oh, there we go. He's going to check it again. Top. We have Weary Day going for the turn in here. Reb stepping up into Slug Hunter. A little bit scary for a moment. Weary's looking for that turn in once again. And he's going to find it. That's going to be Web Weaver phase secured here for We Take It the Awayeth.
Yeah, the way We Take It the Awayeth is like prioritizing the waves. They have theoretically worse wave clear than WildHeart Omega, but they always have a wave advantage. This is something that, you know, when you're a lower skill team, lower level team, this is one of the things that better teams will focus on to expose you. Is they're just better understanding of macro, doing waves.
Reb's trying to walk away here. He's got 24 gems on him, so holding a big chunk of WildHeart Omega's gems, which is a little bit scary when you're playing a Kerrigan and your job's to kind of dive in there. Reb, oh, nice flank from Slug Hunter, finding the stun onto the wall here. Reb trying to stay alive, but he's going to go down, and with him, 24 gems getting picked off. They get the counter kill onto Hanzo, but they just lost any potential for a turn-in with those gems being secured.
The wall bang there on the funds as well.
Now this top 4 in trouble of falling. Tremor, Zergling still hanging around up here with their minion wave to finish it off. Rodder's coming up now, but this fort's going down. And we will see level 10s online in just a moment for We Take It the Awayeth.
Yeah, how many? They lost their potential turn-in.
Yes.
Oof. And maybe that's a okay. I was gonna say maybe that's a dead Johanna, but he still has Iron Skin available. Level 10's online.
Jira's grabbing that bruiser camp here. There's the 10s coming online for WildHeart Omega as well. Dragon's Arrow and Tomb. So no Dragon Strike and Tomb combo here. Nano Boost was picked up, and we have the Quantum Spike from Tracer. No ultimate yet from Slug Hunter. Maybe it's a Lightning Breath Nano Boost.
Yeah, in the Tomb, that's still pretty good, right?
Yeah. That definitely could work.
Toaster oven magic. I'm sorry. No. That's a Traeger grill.
There's the combo, though, out onto Diablo. Arrow comes out, locking them into the Lightning Breath. Rev getting caught in the Entomb on the way out, able to jump out using Tremor as the target there. Siren and Fun's in a bit of trouble.
Wailing.
Woo! Big fight breaking out. Gojira in the backline looking at Zergling. They're going to get the pick onto Leoric, onto Tracer, and all of the members of WildHeart Omega getting incredibly low, but managing to live through it.
That was really cool. That Wailing Arrow was actually pretty impactful. Got a lot of people there, did a lot of damage, and then we see Gojira just get into that backline and start just causing mayhem.
Yeah, well, he was essentially zoning out Zergling the entire time and kind of took the focus away from Weary Day as well. Weary tried to back up to kind of help Zergling out in that back line. Slug Hunter flipping Reb here. There's a combo out from Kerrigan, but it does not connect. And Tomb once again on the flank into Iron in the back line. Falling Sword coming out. And they're going to find themselves a pick onto the Ana. Reb, though, in trouble, is going to go down for it. Roger getting chased out by Tremor. It's going to be a 2-for-1 in favor of We Take It Away so far. Gojira trying to walk away. Hits the spin. See if he gets the right angles and can live. He's trying to make it out of here. Weary's looking, but he can't find it. It's going to stay a 2-for-1. Man, everybody's just getting so chunked in these fights.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts. You know, like the power of resetting is so underrated. You know, hey, we want to fight, we did some stuff. Let's just reset. Let's do something. But they kind of kept going and got surprised with a little flank there from the Tracer, and the Tracer finds the kill on the Roger.
And here's the thing too: is 13s are online now for We Take It Away. Both teams sitting with a turn in. Reb looking at Tremor there, but not able to find it. I want to see. Ooh,
oh boy,
it's okay. It's okay.
Falling Sword from Tomb.
Yeah.
All right.
I want to see.
But like Fun's just going back in with no mana, no ult.
Yeah, that's a little questionable.
Yeah, I'm
I do
calling
want
a
to see
team meeting.
WildHeart get a turn in, but here's hang on. There's the engage onto Reb. Leap of Faith comes out. The hard thing is a lot of those gems are sitting on funds right now, so you don't really have, you know, maybe Hogger that can kind of zone for the Joe as she gets a turn in. But it makes it really hard when they're sitting all on your tank. Fight breaking out once again here. Bombs out. Lightning Breath comes out. Chrysalis dropped on the Kerrigan, but she is going to get picked off. Anna securing that kill, by the way. Hanzo finding the pick onto Anduin, and there's a third pick. Ana once again securing another kill in this fight. Onto Sylvanas. Gojira trying to walk away. Let's see if they can get enough damage out, and they do find it. A 4-for-0 in favor of We Take It Away, and Webweaver is secured as well.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. These fights are proving to be a little bit difficult. They're committing and engaging, and Slug Hunter's doing such a good job at just commanding the space in front of him. He's able to get these fire stomps out, and then the lightning breath to punish this positioning. Force the Chrysalis out from it's a light bomb, right? It's not like there's anything. Ooh, nice combo there actually on the Weird Day from the bush. Finds a little surprise and gets the pick, but now Reb's got to get out of there.
I like that. Fun's kind of baited them in to continue to chase in, and with Reb sitting in the bush ready to just combo him. It's gonna make defense a little bit easier here.
Uh-oh. He was trying to hearten that bush.
They're still fighting though. They have Webweavers pushing onto their keeps. I don't know that they get as much out of chasing here as maybe defending. I don't know. Here's the light bomb. If they clean up, maybe worth it if they can get some structures in return for it. We have Hogger on the cleanup in bottom lane. Mid lane, push forward here. They're going to keep all of their keeps. Level 16's online now for We Take It Away.
Into maybe?
Ooh, big arrow out from Hanzo. There's the lightning breath. Chrysalis popped on Kerrigan. Just coming out of this pretty low, though. Looking for someone. Can't quite find it. They get the pick onto Joe. They get the pick onto Kerrigan. Down goes Sylvanas and Anduin. And here's the boss call from We Take It Away. They could also pick up a couple waves here and do a turn-in with this boss if they want as well. They're only 6 gems off of another Webweaver phase.
Yep. Hogger was showing on the bottom side, so they knew they can take this 4v4. Oh, yeah. They knew they could take the 4v4 because Diablo just spawned. Like, he only lost his souls. He's back at 71 right now, by the way.
Yeah. I mean, wiping an entire team will do that.
And also having 25.
Oh, Gojira.
Oh.
Can you just...
He gets away.
They're going to get the pick on a Mason Blades as well. That's 34 gems, so no turn-in anymore.
No bot. Oh, okay. I was going to say, what happened to the boss?
They just haven't capped it. I think they were looking for those gems to maybe do a turn-in with it, but now with Leoric dropping most of the team's gem, that's not an option. We're going to see Tracer locking the boss now. Mason Blades coming back up in, not too long here. Just cheating death a little bit. Slug Hunter pulled into the combo. Fun's coming in on the
Oh,
flank.
Mason's coming out. He's coming back.
Yeah,
I
here
wonder
we
if they're
go.
calling it.
And it
Oh, I would
would've
have liked to have seen him.
It would have been so good if he was more positioned in this bush that he's walking through right now when he spawned back in for the Entomb. They were so
Yeah.
clumped up in there.
That would have been so disgusting. And then keep him there while that boss pushes top. Okay, all right. Let's see. We got active reload, smelling. Okay.
Not too much really gained off that boss. It was cleared up for free. They weren't pushing with it or anything. So yeah, I really would have liked to seen them try to just keep them around a little bit longer so that boss may get some keep value up top. There's the arrow coming out, lightning breath coming out as well. Falling sword popped on Joanna. Gojira in that back line getting shredded by Weary Day, and he's going to be the first to fall. Meanwhile, Entomb out from Leoric, and they're going to find a second pick onto Kerrigan. Iron trying to walk away, but ends up getting shadow charged by Diablo. See if he'll be the next to fall. It's going to be the Joanna falling down to Tracer off screen there. Iron and Roger managing to stay alive for now. Slug Hunter's going to go in, though, for the engage onto Roger, and they find the pick here. 4 members down on the side of WildHeart Omega. They're going to take this keep, and they're probably going core now, too.
Yep, straight for the core. Their core damage, not terrible. Still got 10 seconds on Hogger, 12 on Kerrigan. But yeah, this looks like it's going to go to We Taketh Awayeth. Good, clean little 3-0.
GG's and well played.
Oh.
Nice 3-0 from We Taketh Awayeth. Maybe WildHeart Omega learning a little bit tonight.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Let's take a peek
Absolutely.
at this match summary. Good. Why don't you go ahead and talk about this, talk about the talents, and I'll see if they want to do an interview tonight.
Okay. Let's see. Looking here. By the way, we saw the W Bill Diablo coming out 2 games. And the way he kind of worked here is, hey, we're pushing all our buttons onto this Diablo, trying to kill him. He's gonna be really super hard to kill, and 2, he just becomes another focal. Like he's you engage on him, now his team engages on that. We saw the Dragon Arrow follow up coming out whenever the combos came out on top of Diablo. So yeah, that was the Dragon Arrow came out, got a nice big AoE stun. Then there was a lightning breath. Now everyone's trying to scramble and run away. And look who's picking up the pieces. Tracer. She's going through picking people off. There's an Entomb. There's a whatever, and there's all this chaos, disjointed things happening. You got Hogger hortapulting in, doing something else. You got a falling sword trying to like clean everything up. It gets wild there.
Yeah,
But, yeah.
It was some very chaotic team fights, that's for sure. We got Slug Hunter ready for the interview, so if you want to jump into the NGS channel, we'll meet him down there.
Okay. All right.
Hi, Slug. Congrats on the win. How you feeling after that series? There's Goon joining us now.
Feeling pretty good. It was fun.
Well, I heard you're going pro in League of Legends. Is that true?
This is not true. I'm currently Silver 2 in League of Legends.
Almost there. Got it.
So going into tonight, you guys kind of familiar, especially you work a lot with some of the WildHeart Omega members. Were you feeling pretty confident tonight in kind of doing some of these rule swaps and what you could get away with?
To some degree. I definitely thought it may be a little harder. Like, I think some of our drafts didn't go quite as crazy. Because I think they're definitely more synergized than Baby Makers.
Yeah.
But overall, I still thought we could, we didn't have to play our main roles.
Now, we saw you on tank tonight. Is that going to be something we see again going forward with Mason doing the offlane, or was that just for this week?
Mason did say he was having a lot of fun playing offlane, so I don't know necessarily what that means tank-wise. It just kind of ended up, I was just picking it every game. Like, first game, I just kind of picked it. Second game, I was just like, I'll play this. And then third game, like, I like Diablo. He's fun. It wasn't really like Slug's playing tank this week. It was just like I kind of feel like playing tank.
It was fun to see you guys switching up the rules. I mean, we've seen Mason playing tank and Tremor playing some DPS, but it was fun to see like Weary picking up the Hanzo, you on to tank this week, Mason on the off lane. Man, he was really good there. I was impressed. I know he's a good player all around, but I hadn't ever seen him play off lane before, and I was like,
Mason
damn.
He's like the ultimate gamer. He can just play anything.
Even
He can
circling
go-
healing, that was cool too.
Mason can go from support to DPS to being, like running 4 TFT accounts and winning on all of them.
Good. Do you have any questions you want to toss out here?
So with this Diablo play here and this tank play, what's happening with Slug Hunter CCL Season 4? Hello?
I don't know.
Are you a tank player now? What's happening?
Oh, no.
Is there something I need to know?
Did you watch me play those games? Are you kidding me? I got carried for sure like game 1 and 2. Game 3 I did a bit more myself, but I was definitely like I was playing full W build Diablo. My whole point is I just spam my W button and then hopefully I live.
I mean, and you were living. You were definitely living.
I mean, I was living, but I don't know if it looked that good. I don't think it didn't feel like I was playing that good.
You were baiting out of your mind.
True.
Why don't we just go ahead and get into some shout outs here? We'll wrap it up.
Yeah.
I have to have dinner. I haven't ate yet, so.
Oh, yeah, that's important.
Yeah.
Obviously, shout out to the team. Shout out to, WildHeart and you guys in general. NGS has been fun. I played Storm for the first time like last season. That was really enjoyable. This season, I'm just kind of getting to mess around a bit more. It's been really fun. Shout out to Omega. They've been putting a lot of work in. I know it was like kind of a stomp today, but they're still a pretty good amateur team for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And I see them like talking about the game and talking with each other, going over VODs all the time, talking about what they could do better. And I think it's still like a really great kind of atmosphere there. So kind of shout out to them for grinding as much as they have been.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's it.
All right. Thanks for joining us, Slug. Best of luck in the rest of the season of Storm Div for NGS. We'll talk
Thank
to you later.
you.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
All right, let me get Goom